Hello guys, my name is Big Zumbe. Welcome to another episode of Exotic Somali Bantu History. In this episode, we will discuss one of the greatest professor in Somali Bantu history. His name is Omar Eno. He died few years ago. May his soul rest in peace. Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on notification, and please share so that we can reach as many people as we can. Welcome to the United States of America, Professor Eno. What did the service providers do when they had the first Somali Bantu coming to America?
Here in the United States, you see, most of the service providers, when they had the Somali Bantus coming to the U.S., they were given resettlement here. Everybody ran to read a little bit in the library.
What will I find if I go to read about Somalia and the Somali Bantu history?
If you go to read about Somalia, you will only find what was written by the dominant clans.
What does the Somalis say when they are asked the history of the people living in Somalia? What do they say?
They claim Somalis as that they are homogeneous society, that they are egalitarian society, that they are people who have one language, one culture, one tradition, one religion. It is a myth.
Professor, do you think Somali is diverse?
Somalis are diverse communities. They are different groups. They are different languages. They are different societies. So, but the dominant clan language was imposed on every other Somali group.
If Somali is diverse, then what happened to the other languages?
All the other languages were denied or refused or viewed as insignificant.
What are the major languages in Somalia?
There are two major languages in Somalia. It is Mai and Maha, which the Bantu predominantly speak the Mai.
Professor Eno, you said in Somalia we only have two major languages, which is Maha and Mai. Then what happened to the other languages like Kizigua, the Shawele language, and the other minor languages? Like, for instance, when we talk about Kizigua language, it has its basis, it has its origin. When you go back to Tanzania, you will find people who speak exactly Kizigua. But how about the Mai? Are there some other are there some people who are speaking this language to where they came from? Because we all believe that this Bantu, Mai, and the Wazigua, they were all taken from Tanzania and other countries like Congo, Malawi, Mozambique. So I don't think Mai will be the main language because we can't trace its origin. Who did you work with and what did you do or what did you tell the service providers about the Somali Bantu people?
The whole reason we came into the picture, me and my colleague Dan van Lihman and a few other people, is because of the difference or the diversity among the Somalis. That's what we wanted to bring awareness among service providers, that the Bantu speak a different language than the language that the dominant clan speaks.
Who did the service providers employ so they could work for the Somali Bantu?
Service providers here have employed dominant clan Somalis because they were the people who had opportunities to come to the United States before the war broke.
Why do you think the service providers chose the Somali to work as interpreters for the Somali Bantu while they speak two different languages?
So they speak English fluently. They have been here in this country for over 10 or 15 years. And when the service providers heard of the Somalis coming, they hired dominant clan Somalis, not knowing that they cannot speak Mai.
Do you believe the Somali Jila can speak the Somali Bantu languages fluently?
Some of them might speak, but mostly they don't speak the Mai language. So we told them, and we repeated several times, we strongly told them that this might be a little bit difficult or dangerous.
What would happen if the Somali people are given the chance to interpret or translate for the Somali Bantu language? I mean, for the Somali Bantu people, what would happen?
Might try to translate a language that he didn't understand, and it might involve medical issues. and it might be more complicated.
Do you think the Somali Bantu understand the Maha language, the Somali language?
Also, the Somali Bantu may speak little bit of the dominant clan language, which is Maha language, but they cannot express themselves the way they want to do.
What is it like to learn another language, a new language?
It's like somebody living in Miami for a long time. You are likely to speak little Spanish. But that doesn't mean you can go and communicate to a doctor in Spanish language.
What should the service providers do? What do you think? What is your suggestion? What should they do so these things can work well with the Somali Bantu?
So there's a need of service providers to employ or hire my speakers everywhere in the United States. Wherever we go, we tell them.
That's it. The interview with the greatest Omar is done. He was the greatest professor. He was one of the biggest people in the Somali Bantu history. So guys, please don't forget to share to other people when you watch it. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. And turn on notifications so you get notification every time we upload a new content. See you on the next episode. Bye.